Thomas Wolf, please begin by introducing yourself to the voters and in 30 seconds telling your story.
I think you have to introduce yourself by saying why you jump into this sort of circus of 17 candidates trying to be the mayor of Denver. But you have to do it out of love and gratitude for the city, the great state of Colorado, and our flawed, though ever-evolving, world-leading social experiment that's America.
First question. Insiders tell us the four most important issues in this race are crime, homelessness, housing, and transportation. Rank them from most important to least important for you, and please explain why.
That's an easy one. It needs to be my focus, my singular focus. I have a science background. You have to go to first principles or root causes, and that is obviously the encampments. They're destroying our city physically, mentally, and financially. So we have to acknowledge that that's a humanitarian crisis. Shelter it. Shelter is the answer from city buildings and land. And to not do that is inhumane and inexcusable.
Ranking the others, 2, 3, and 4.
It doesn't matter until you solve encampments, until you remedy that problem. They affect everything else, and they're constituent pieces within safety, crime, health and human safety, all of those issues. So there's only one issue in this campaign, and it's who's going to confront and control the encampments, get the neediest of Denver sheltered.
Okay.
Full stop.
Follow-up question then, based upon your number one priority, what are you going to be able to do to address it, and how would that be different than your other competitors?
Sure. I'm certain that this is what we do, so you have to have the resolve, the backbone, and the thick skin to do it. Here's an example, okay, when I say city buildings or land. We have an old jail that is a habitable structure. It has plumbing, it has lighting and heating. It's currently being used for confiscated cannabis. So we are being more humane to cannabis than we are to the people I saw outside your studio on the curb. That just makes no sense, and it's not good for our city.
Next question. Denver, like many cities, has financial issues. What would be your priority in the financial realm, and where would you trim?
The biggest issue we have that's impacting the city, and when I say financially on the encampments, our upper downtown is experiencing an exodus. I'm aware of a property there that's given up $40 million in value that just disappeared. The owner walked from his equity, the bondholder put it to auction. That's a $40 million, I think it's roughly, that translates into our property tax base, which will have, is the predominant funder of DPS, and it's maybe 11 or 12% of my city budget. So if you don't solve that, we have a lot bigger issues.
Denver's a wonderfully diverse city. Will you make a commitment, if you win, to ensure that your administration reflects the diversity of the city, and if yes, how?
Well, I mean, everything starts with merit, so you build a great team that way. All of those segments are represented as very high caliber folks. I've run into them on the campaign trail within our universities locally, different business groups, and a lot of the existing talent that's within the city that you can connect with that.
City Council has the potential for a significant change in this election. Again, if you're successful and you become Denver's next mayor, how are you planning to work with the new council, and what will that relationship look like?
Well, I think, their portfolio is really land use. My portfolio is more how do we allocate the resources properly within the budget. I've tried to meet with the bulk of the existing seated members and a lot of the folks that are out on the campaign trail right now. I think it's a very collaborative approach to get the best done for Denver on both sides of that equation.
If you could ask one candidate one question, who is the candidate and what is that question?
I probably got to go to Kelly, who
Kelly Brough.
Kelly Brough has mentioned that she's going to be. She said she's going to enforce the camping ban. She says she's not going to enforce the camping ban. I think you have to be resolute and understand why you have to.
What's the last book you read and why, and what do you do for fun? This is a chance to get to know you.
Sure. Very peculiar book. It was called Putin's People. I had worked in an investment bank in London during the time where there was a lot of Russian dollars getting into London, and it kind of followed through on how, what that has wrought and what we have with that leadership in Russia right now. What was the other question?
What do you do for fun?
For fun, I try to stay in shape, play a lot of different racket sports. Since COVID, a little bit of pickleball, ride my bicycle a lot, get into those mountains and ski as much as I can.
Time for your closing statement. Look into the camera, talk to the voters of Denver. What do they need to know about you?
Yeah, I think the only way you can succeed in this role is if you're exclusively focused on what you can do for Denver as a public servant. I think we've run into an issue of some insurmountable problems that a lot of candidates are not willing to take them on because they've historically looked at this job as a stepping stone to get to DC or something. In the business world, that's defined as moral hazard, or you've flunked the fiduciary test. If you're not doing this job for Denverites, that's wrong. I've already lived in DC, have no interest in returning there. I would like to serve the citizens of Denver, remedy this current situation, and get us on to bigger and brighter days.
Thomas Wolf, thank you for your answers. Thank you for your time.
Excellent, thank you.
Good luck.